Hey guys, URounder here, Eric. Trying to say less, so I will work on that during this video. I have been meaning to do some videos kind of like this, where I just sort of talk about what's going on in my life and things like that. Like I guess they're called vlogs, video logs. Anyway, I was going to do one on what I make for lunch every day. So I make the same thing for lunch every day, and I was going to go through what I do and how I do it. So the first thing I do is a green drink. All I do is this stuff right here. I get it at Trader Joe's. It's called Green Super. I'm just trying to stay in the frame, but Super Green Drink Powder, berry flavor. Does not taste that great. Put 1 scoop of that in water, blend it up in my Ninja blender, and then I drink that while I make the rest of my lunch. As a side note, for breakfast, all I have now, I just uploaded a video to YouTube where I was drinking out of this. It's a 750 milliliter, 25 ounce mug, like thermos. So I make a full mug of bulletproof coffee and I drink that throughout the morning. And that is all I have for breakfast until, well, it's a little late. It's 3 p.m. and this is the first solid food I'm eating all day is at 3 p.m. I don't even actually feel hungry. I just was like, I should probably eat now because, you know, it's time. The other thing I eat, now this, I wasn't planning on making this, but this video, but I decided to. So this is more broccoli than I normally eat, but it is not that much more. I usually try to do like half a bag. Now, one of the reasons I was thinking I should do this video is because there are ways. Let me turn this on low. I'm like burning up all my olive oil to cook my eggs. So one of the reasons that I was thinking about making this video is this is what I get for broccoli right now. Right? It comes in a plastic bag, which I'm trying to be a little bit more of an environmentalist. So this is bad for the environment. It's a plastic bag and it is frozen broccoli, which I don't really have a problem with it being frozen, but creating a whole bunch of waste and everything is generally bad. So as time goes on, as I get better at all this stuff, my intention is to be even more minimalist, be even more of a conservationist and whatnot. So what I'm going to do is I put on this, so just I'm going to grab the tripod here, but in my fridge, it's pretty empty as you can see. I've got like coffee and eggs and butter. That's it. I've got milk for my son. And then I've got like all this Kerrygold butter. So let me put this back over here. And yeah, so Kerrygold butter. This is what a fresh bar looks like. It's from like grass-fed cows. Supposed to be pretty healthy. And yeah, I will, sorry, I keep stepping out of the frame. I will put, well, I'll show you. You'll notice that I don't typically do cooking videos. Let's see if I can get the counter somehow by tilting this down. Can I tilt this down enough to get the counter in the shot? Let me see here. Nope, doesn't look like it. Let me try it over here. So if I put this here, you can see the counter here? Yes. Okay, but you can't see me. That's all right. Yeah, definitely some room for improvement on the filmography here. But I pretty much just cut little, these are probably half a tablespoon, little slices of butter. And I just kind of lay, usually 3. That gets some butter on the broccoli, but also it ends up in like a puddle at the bottom a little bit. So I can kind of dip the broccoli in there and eat it. And as most of you guys who are watching a cooking video by me should know by now that I'm on a ketogenic diet, so that's why it... There we go. Oh, sorry. So that's why I put so much fat in all of my food. So I'll put this in the microwave for 2 minutes and then put some salt, and I use, this is just local grocery store pink Himalayan salt. And then I also, because of ketosis, you get short on your 3, man, I haven't even researched this stuff in a while, but your 3 salts, I guess, whatever you want to call them. Electrolytes. Ah, there we go. You have 3 electrolytes, which are sodium, and potassium. This is no salt, so it is a potassium. It's potassium salt. So this is my sodium, this is my potassium, and normally I have something called, what the heck is it called? I've talked about it before, I think, but it is a potassium, sodium, and the other electrolyte, which I'm blanking on right now. I'm sure I'll add it in later, but you need a lot of those when you're in ketosis because you just do. Anywho, alright, so I usually start that. I'm not going to start it because I don't want it to be too loud. I'll pretty much just show this. I'll pause it, and then I'll do the final result, which means I actually have to edit the video, which is kind of a bummer. I do, however, want to show off my new egg cracking skills because I found a new technique that works really well for that. So I guess we'll go back over here and do this. I'm not really getting as close as I'd like to. And does that help a little bit? This is, I apologize guys, this is pretty shoddy. This is not the best. So, I used to always just crack eggs like on the edge of the bowl. And pretty close. There we go. So instead of cracking them on the edge of the bowl, you crack them on the inside lip. So the way I do that is, you just sort of, you kind of rotate it around in your hand, and what it'll do, it's pretty cool. It just like creates a crack around the outside, and you just, and doing that technique, I like almost never get any shells in there. Cracking it on the lip, almost every single time I would have at least like 1 or 2 little shells that I would have to remove, and sometimes the shell just pops off. I know it takes a little longer. It's not as fancy as just doing a one-handed egg crack, but I like being a little bit methodical about things. I really only have to cook myself 1 meal a day. So this one didn't go as well, but as long as I can, that shell fell in, but it was pretty easy to get out. So as long as I can, as long as I'm only doing 1 meal a day, I don't mind taking a little bit longer to prep that meal. And a little bit longer is, this meal takes a grand total of maybe 10 minutes from start to finish to make. So I do 4 eggs, as you probably just saw there. And then I use some, not really back up here. I use some olive oil on my frying pan. I have 1 frying pan. And I put some olive oil on there. And yeah, that's the extent of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw these eggs on, start the microwave, and I'll show you guys the final result when I am done. So this is what eggs going on a frying pan looks like if you've never in your life lived in. All right, pretty much done here. So broccoli's all cooked. I just need to take a fork and stir it up. The edges of the bowl, like as I feel them, are a little bit cold. This is more than I normally make, so I'm just gonna go ahead and mix it up and probably put it on for another minute, because yeah, some of these pieces are still frozen, so I'm just gonna mix those up. I wish I could, yeah, I'm not able to really see it. This is something I want to do more of, is make just little videos, whether it's me, in between lift rides driving, but just to kind of do little video blogs about how things are going, how's poker, how's life stuff, because I've talked to a few different people and they have suggested that I do that. They're like, it's interesting, to see how this goes, this whole process of, trying to be healthier, lose weight, do better at poker, all these different little goals that I have. This is the egg. So I actually can, it's less impressive when it's all cooked, but I actually am able to, I don't even know if the camera caught that, but flip the egg. So that's what it looks like, and then I pretty much just dump the egg on top of the broccoli and eat it. And that's my lunch. That's what I have every day. Right now, I just got back from Maine. I was on vacation visiting family and stuff, so gained a little bit of weight back because I wasn't really paying attention to what I ate. My goals for this week, I suppose. Where is the I feel like I'm looking at myself, but I'm not looking at the camera for some reason. There, I found it. So, try not to use fillers. Because I was on vacation, I definitely gained some weight. Therefore, I am only going to have one meal a day this week, other than my coffee. I'll have my coffee and I'll have this, and I'll try to have this. I'll eat this maybe prior to 4 o'clock. It's 3:15 now. So my goal will be to have my coffee in the morning when I wake up, and then have this prior to 4 p.m. And then I'll get a pretty decent, you know, you can calculate that, but hopefully close to 18-hour fast, something in that ballpark. Yeah, I guess I need to eat earlier. So I'll do my coffee and try to eat by noon, and then have like an 18-hour fast. That should be the goal, I think. And eggs, so broccoli's all cooked. Egg goes on top. Broccoli, egg for lunch, and it's pretty healthy. I mean, it's a lot of butter, a lot of salt, a lot of potassium and stuff, but this is my diet. This is what I did to lose a whole lot of weight, and this is what I'm going to keep doing to continue losing weight. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know. Let me know if you have questions, comments, and let me know if you would like to see more videos like this. I did one a while ago where I did a tour of my new apartment, like when I just moved in, but never uploaded it because I don't know, I didn't know if anybody would care. Had a little bit of technical issues, but once my apartment's all set up, I can do an apartment tour, show you guys around. Yeah, I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna fire up some tables, I'm gonna play some poker, and I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully.